Spending money on ads for your business can be intimidating. No one wants to throw a ton of money at them without a guarantee that you're going to make a profit. Let's be real, ads can be expensive, and especially in 2024. So you want to launch them and know that it's worth it. To maximize your ad spend, you need to have a few strategic things set up on the back end of your business. That's what I'm going to dive into in today's video. Hi, I'm Nikki Taylor, and I help coaches, course creators, and digital product owners make more money from their products and programs by selling more and retaining more customers. Stay tuned to discover the 5 strategies that coaches and course creators need for a better return on investment on your meta ads. The first thing you need is tripwire or multiple tripwire offers. Adding in multiple offers to suit different customers is one of the easiest ways to increase your return on ad spend and recoup some of those upfront costs without having to wait to make a profit. If you do this well, you can make your ad costs back and then some, so you're in profit from day one of running ads. You can add in offers at different points throughout your funnel, which I'm going to share more on later, but one of the simplest offers to set up is this tripwire. A tripwire is essentially a low ticket or heavily discounted offer that someone can purchase on the confirmation page after they download your freebie or opt into your email list. You could typically make, between $7 and $97 for a tripwire, and the more no-brainer the price point, the better. But if you want to get really smart about this, you can layer in multiple of these. I've had clients redirect to not one offer, but 3 separate one-time offers that are all related to the original ad or lead magnet. So your reader would see your ad, they would click the link to your opt-in page, pop in their details, and then see your first tripwire offer once they've signed up. Then they either have the option of adding that offer to their order or clicking no thank you. Then they get redirected to the next offer and so on until all of the offers have been displayed to them. You can easily get away with selling offers up to approximately $300 as these one-time offers. Not everyone will buy them, but some people will buy one or even all of them. This works best if they physically can't purchase these offers at the same price point anywhere else. So heavy discounts on some of your best loved offers work really well here. It's also even more effective if you add a countdown timer to each tripwire page and give people a 15 to 30 minute window where they can purchase the offer. The point is to encourage them to make a fast decision. Once they leave that page, they shouldn't be able to access it or even buy that offer, even if they go back to the same link. Most countdown timer software allows you to redirect that page automatically by tracking who has or hasn't seen it, so you can easily redirect it to a page that just says offer expired, or links them through to something else or the full price version of that offer. The more automated this process, the better. Otherwise, it's far too much work, especially if you have ads running and constant leads coming into your business. You also really want to be honest about the offer's availability, and that will help people trust that you are good for your word. Don't think, it doesn't matter if they can access it again. Lying to your audience at the start of this relationship can have serious repercussions later. I'm all about transparency and being upfront. The next thing you need to recoup some of your ad costs is a really strategic email funnel. As well as an email delivering the freebie or whatever they signed up for, or just confirming that they're on your email list now, you should have a strategic email sequence that automatically follows up, nurtures those new leads, and introduces them to who you are, what you do, how you can help them, and your values, all spread over the course of a week or 2. This email sequence may not always directly sell, but you can include a sales sequence here if you want to. Regardless of whether you sell in this sequence or not, it's really important for setting you up for future sales. So I always encourage people to have this. I don't care what industry you work in or whether you send a weekly newsletter already, you need some kind of automated sequence that slowly introduces people to your world. This is what we call in marketing a welcome sequence. And according to MailMoto, welcome emails have an average of 4 times higher open rate and a 5 times higher click-through rate than standard email marketing campaigns. You have the opportunity to get people hooked on your brand before they even have a chance to get bored or before they get distracted by their busy inbox. Capitalizing on people's attention when they're most excited about you because they've just joined your world is a no-brainer. A good welcome sequence will actually train your subscribers to look forward to your emails so that they continue to open them, which means that when you send sales emails, they're more likely to see them and therefore more likely to buy. You can also set your welcome sequence up to segment your audience into different categories, and that may help you sell to them better later. Track any links that they click, notice what offers they're paying attention to, and you can put them into categories of things that they're interested in so that you can retarget them with sales messages. If you want more tips on increasing your sales online, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. The next thing that's going to help you recoup so much more of your ad spend is adding in upsells and downsells to your funnel. So beyond tripwires, you can also add multiple offers into your email funnel that can help you profit really quickly from ads beyond that first day. Where tripwires might bring you, a few $100s, your other offers can be at any price point, and you can even move people into your high ticket offers if you're strategic about it. The easiest way to ensure your ads are profitable. So after you have an initial welcome sequence, you can add an automated evergreen sales sequence that showcases a limited time offer on your signature service, your signature program, or your signature course. And then you can add in all of these offers, which will just increase your profits. All of these things are a one-time setup, so the great thing is you set it up once and then you continue to profit from it as your list grows. The first additional offer I recommend adding in is an order bump. This is an offer your audience can add directly on the checkout page when they purchase your signature offer. It should be something that's an obvious yes, like templates or something which goes deeper into one module of your main offer, or even one-to-one support. This could bring you an extra $500 in revenue if you're really smart about what you're selling. The next thing you can include is an upsell offer. This will be available to people after they purchase your main product and or your order bump. It works similarly to a tripwire offer where your checkout page redirects to another page presenting a second offer. This could be something that gives people additional support or takes their outcome to the next level. Things like one-to-one support, additional courses, or even additional workshops work really well here. You could add another $200 to $2,000 to your revenue if you choose the right offer. It's also worth noting that you can sell this more strategically later on as they dive through your main offer by setting up a timed sales sequence based on milestones that they hit within your offer suite. You can also introduce a downsell offer, which you would only sell to people who didn't buy your main offer in your funnel. A few days after you launch, you can sell a smaller, lower priced offer which is related to the main one. Things that work really well are DIY versions of whatever it was you were planning to sell, or selling individual modules or templates from that course. Anything that is at a much lower price point than the main offer that you were trying to sell. Constantly analyze which offers people are adding to their cart so you can see which ones are performing well, and you can update these and edit them as you see fit. The next thing you need to recoup your ad costs is a continual nurture strategy. If you only show up 3 times a year to make sales and then you disappear, it feels really rude to your audience. You're like that friend who only shows up when they want something, and I really encourage you not to be that person. Instead, if you implement a regular email strategy that you can keep up with and mix up value emails with your sales promotions so your audience feels taken care of, it's going to help you so much more when it comes to making sales in the long run. Think of it as building a relationship with a new friend where you have to be sensitive to their feelings and not just take what you want. This is a two-way street, and balancing the give and take benefits your business for the long run. Only sending sales emails is a surefire way to increase unsubscribes from your email list and annoy people who might have bought from you. Sometimes your audience just needs a little value or encouragement, whether that's a way to build a relationship with you or to educate them on the topic or even some light entertainment. Yes, you can technically sell in every email, but I would say the focus of every email should not be sales unless you're within a launch. Sometimes it just needs to be a little softer. What I do as a kind of balance is link to products or services in every email, but it's not a hard sell. I'm not often adding any urgency or saying things like one spot left in every single email. Sometimes I will just include links where it's relevant to the topic that I'm talking about, and otherwise I just won't sell at all. I normally recommend running a sales promotion once a month, like a small email launch or a flash sale. That will keep some consistent sales rolling in as you continue to nurture your audience. And for the rest of the month, you can keep sharing value, stories, content, and just other updates that will keep your audience engaged and on your side. And the next thing you need to get more return from your ad spend is a sales campaign that retargets people who didn't initially buy from you. This is something that a lot of people forget about, but it's such a smart tactic to retarget people who recently joined your list for a launch or have gone through your evergreen funnel, because it's a really easy way to recoup some additional revenue in your business without a lot of effort. I'm going to use an analogy here that I got from Mariah Cos because I think it sums up perfectly how people behave in your audience. So some people in your audience are like turtles and the other people are like hares. The hares are the type of people who make fast buying decisions. They come into your world, they don't take too long to be nurtured, and they see immediately that your content is speaking directly to them and they are ready to buy quite fast. Those people, if you are promoting a live launch, they might come in and buy straight away, even if they've never heard of you before. They might want to go through your funnel or have some nurturing, but they're not necessarily going to need that much persuasion. And then you have the turtles who, when they come into the world, want to spend some time getting to know you before they're sold to. They want to be nurtured and they want to learn more about you and your offers before making a buying decision. They are a little bit more considered in those decisions, and so they might join your list just as you're launching, and they might be thinking, okay, this is something that sounds like it's perfect for me, and I'm going to bank that for the future. These people are often just sitting there in your audience. They are warm, they have been nurtured by you, they've gone through your funnel, and you may not even know that they're there. They might not be engaging with anything, but trust me, these people exist in your world. If you don't have a strategy to retarget those people later, you might miss out on sales. Whereas if you do incorporate a strategy that can be completely automated, you might make sales that would otherwise just not happen. So don't discount these people or assume that no one wants what you're selling just because they haven't bought yet. They might just need a little bit more time and an extra nudge. Keep these people tagged in your email software by making note of how they found you, when they joined your list, and what links they've clicked, what offers they've already bought from you, so that you can retarget them with appropriate messages. Having an automated sales sequence that follows up with them about 2 months after they join your list can be really effective. So this could be a time-based sequence, or it can be following on from actions that they've taken, depending if they've raised interest in a specific offer by clicking through to the sales page multiple times. You can then set up an automated sequence that follows up. Alternatively, after they've gone through your initial funnel, you can just keep them in a funnel with some more nurturing and then another sales sequence that follows up a few weeks later. So rather than them going onto your weekly newsletter, they stay contained in this little world where they're just hearing about that one offer. That means that the message is not getting watered down by other stuff you're sharing, and it keeps that offer top of mind. If you don't have time or you just don't want to set up a ton of automations like that, you can relaunch to people who didn't buy again just a couple of months later by running a simple flash sale or a sales email sequence. This is still likely to recapture their attention around that offer and retarget them again. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, but it might just encourage them and push them over the line. If you found this helpful, you'll love Launch Insider's Vault. There's my $9 membership that shares trends and insights in what's working right now to bring in more money from launches and funnels. It's all based on real client results or case studies from other coaches and course creators who are out there doing this right now and making money. You can check it out at the link below, but I encourage you to join. There is so much good info and it gets updated weekly. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more launch strategies that you can apply in your business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.